Hello, magical beings. It's Laura with Self-Empowered Tarot, and we are doing a pick a card reading for the week of September 6th. Yes, it's already September. And happy full moon energies. I think, yes, the full moon was yesterday. So, well, in my time, maybe while you're listening, it's timeless. So that's where we are as I'm filming. So this is group 1, group 2, group 3. For group 1, we have Charite, I believe it's called, Charite. And it's a deep purple with, there's a little bit of green at the top, and I've seen it in different forms. But it's almost such a deep purple that it's like a midnight blue-ish color. So that is group 1. And that's said to be, from what I understand, self-love, opening your intuition to spirit, third eye. And then for the second group, we have strawberry quartz. And I've also heard it referred to something else, but I cannot remember the name. But you can see how it does a shine. So I'm wondering if I need to turn a light on, but another light on. But that's group 1. And then you see how group 3, this is an amethyst. And almost a chevron, but it's really not. But it's quite gemmy and has that glow when the light shines through it. So if you need to take a moment and pick your pile, feel free to do so, and we will get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. Welcome. If you picked the Charite, that really deep midnight bluish purple with some of that green in there, this is your group. So we're going to get started with your tarot. This is actually a new deck, and I was so excited. It is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. So I was very excited to finally get this because I ordered it a long time ago, and it's finally come in. So we're going to do your tarot real fast, and then we've got a stack, and we're going to pull a what to surrender to this week. And also from a new deck, we are going to be pulling what your gemstone, what your crystal and angel is for the week. So let's see what we have going on. And we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. And we will pull some decisions, choices to be made. That's just a bonus. We'll pull some clarifiers on the Queen of Wands and see what other energies is going on. So group 1. Group 1 for week of September 6th. What messages do you have for us this week? It also could feel, some of you, there's a stuck feeling, almost like an out of control, like I have no control over the situation I'm in right now, because it is not, it's feeling somewhat of an overwhelm, an emotional overwhelm. That's what it's feeling like. So let's see what we have. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Like it's that a feeling of being stabbed in the back. Someone stabbed you in the back. Feeling. 6 of Wands. So it's that energy of, oh boy. Yeah, there's some financial stuff going on, it looks like. 6 of Wands. Now, I always say, like, we can shift these energies, okay? So yeah, so we have the World and the Six of Wands. That Lion energy is that strength energy. So you are having to really, like, you're getting ready. You're getting ready with this energy coming in over here. With the Queen of Wands, like, I don't know, for some reason this energy is feeling like depletion, like you're tired. But going into the week, I mean, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something going on with it's like a new beginning with finances, maybe, or a new job, or seeking a new job. But for some reason, I feel like these two are going together here. Feels like almost like job. It feels job related, or it feels like an unexpected financial burden. But speaking to the Seven of Cups, it feels like you have a lot of options, routes that you can go to, I want to say, resolve that. But possibly, you know, that World card being in there, it feels like there's coming into balance, like where you're going to be okay. Of course, there is completion with the cycle. And usually with aces, there's new beginnings, right? But we've got the Pentacles, we've got money, we got finance. Five of Swords, it feels like someone stabbed you in the back. It was betrayal. And it has to do with money. There was something with money. And there's like choices in how you can proceed. But it also feels like you're going to have the strength and all that spiritual alchemy to back you up going in to make this decision, or whatever it needs to be. And then with that World card there, it really feels like that you're going to create something out of that, and it's not going to be as frustrating. The situation right now is very frustrating and unsettling, but it's going to get better. It's going to start feeling better as you move through the end of next week. But for right now, it's feeling like you lost some of your power with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, but with the Six of Wands here, it's taking back that power and, you know, moving on. I am not sensing at all that you're the one that did the backstabbing and walked away. But this could represent both of, like, parts of you. This could represent that you were stabbed in the back and you're just like, I've got to walk away from the situation. Yeah, it feels like there's a new beginning starting over financially, but it's slow moving. But with the World there, it's going to come back into balance, and it's going to feel like, okay, I can see that this is a new cycle of completion, or the way I'm choosing to view the situation. It's like you have choices in your emotions and how you deal with this situation. But definitely feels like someone pulled the rug out from under you, and you are feeling, I don't want to say disempowered, because, you know, I'm all about empowerment. But sometimes when something suddenly happens, or a decision was made that you had no control over, because that could also be the case too. Again, you know, general reading, but this just really feels like the rug was pulled out under you financially, and there was some kind of, you felt almost powerless, or like, I just have no control over this, and how do I move forward? Making a choice to step in the Six of Wands energy and the World energy, that, you know what, I'm just not gonna let this bring me down. So, okay, so we're gonna move in to our other cards here. So this is one of my new decks, so the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So we have the Void. This card is beautiful. I briefly looked through them. The Void. So yeah, it's kind of feeling like that for some of you right now, where you feel like it's dark, like it's almost like a dark period. Depression, possibly, like where you just like, I just need to lay down. But look how beautiful that is. I mean, it can be a beautiful place to be in as well if you need to rest and just be. Like, I'm getting that you need rest, you need sleep, you need recharge, you need rejuvenation. So it's the dark moon. But oh wow, this is one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen, honestly. But I love astronomy, and that's just, yeah, it feels like, okay, it almost has that 10 of Swords energy to it, like where you were really stabbed in the back with the 10, the 10 of Swords, defeat, end of the phase. But it does feel like the end of the phase for you too. So we have Enter the Flow here, and this is the Sacred Travel Oracle cards, and they looked really interesting. So I thought we would, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, but we are pulling from that. This is the Soul Messages Oracle cards. And so we have Enter the Flow. And it says, okay, so there are myriads of options available to you. Yeah, that 7 of Cups. I'm glad that was upright. Even if you feel rushed to act fast, it'll be better to make a long-lasting and confident decision by heeding the voice of your soul. You can either step back and wait, inquire and consider, or meditate and pray, or you can push ahead in harried hopes that it will all work out. Things do tend to come together in the end, but to avoid a dramatic situation that later requires an unraveling, look at all of your choices. Then exercise the many different ways you can express yourself. Feel how liberating it is to make a new choice and to sail past ingrained habitual responses instead of reacting. Once you've made an intentional choice, lie back and be carried by the winds of flow in your greatest hope for direction. Yeah, so sorry if I was out of focus there. So the Void, Enter the Flow, that really plays into the 7 of Cups there for sure. With you have these choices. Okay, so we've got the Moonology. Bring love into the situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Okay, so maybe look at the moon. I mean, I know it's new, it's not void. I mean, that's literally when it is blackout. And I don't think void, the dark moon, voids are a very, 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 very brief period in the moon phases, I believe, if I remember correctly. I could be incorrect. Also, I'm noticing all these blues and these purples. So it's like there's a energy of throat chakra and needing to move your voice, needing to, I'm feeling scream, yell, there's something that is stuck in the throat. And as a matter of fact, when I started getting your pile out, when I basically said hello to you, I started feeling restriction in my throat. So there is definitely, I want to say anger, but and it's okay to feel that. It's just, they're asking you to be with the anger, but don't stew in it, but allow it. Enter the flow, let it flow, and then let it go. Let it flow, let it go. Okay, so we're moving on to this. So this is the Sage Traveler card. And this one is Taking Shelter. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. The answers are within. So yeah, it is definitely the bring love into the situation as well. I feel like that's just having some compassion for yourself and remembering who you truly are. Remembering that you you know, you have that 6 of Wands energy within you. You have the strength. You're going to come out of this just fine. So, it's almost like stop beating yourself up for maybe choices even that you made in the past that have led you to where you are now, in that, there's a stuck energy I'm feeling. Like you want to hide. You just want to curl up in the ball and just be for a while. Again, it's okay to feel that. It's okay to be in that energy, but just be careful that you don't get stuck in it and make every choice and every decision and every interaction with everybody that you relate to from that place. And again, I'm feeling like talking. I'm almost feeling like some of you either need to get a new therapist, or you need to find outside help individually in therapy to talk through this if you have not already. The answers are within. It's like going with energy and going within energy, like almost hermiting to recover from this. So bring love into the situation. Look for the people around you who do love you and who you feel safe with. You will find help there, and you'll be safe. So, but only, you know, do that with people that you feel safe with, because you don't need anyone judging or, you know, like I told you so, or, you know, any of that energy. So, so you need some love. You need some love in the situation. I knew I was going to pull this card for you all. I just knew it as I was shuffling. I felt it. This is the color card. This card, I will read from it, but if I remember correctly, this card is asking you to see from a different perspective, to see because it really does feel like you are in a very uncomfortable situation, or in a situation that is requiring you to grow, and like it's forced growth. It's forced growth. That's what group one, you feel like you're being forced to grow unexpectedly. But the color, it's looking through different lenses. It's looking at the situation as much as you can find the silver lining, with, of course, with respect to your emotions, because you don't want to bypass emotionally. So vibrational impulses and light waves. Your perception of life is becoming more colorful. You're opening up to different colors and experiences. Color breaks up old black and white thinking and opens your heart to the beauty of life and love. The colors of the rainbow are variations of white light reflecting the diverse experiences of life, and they are all valid. Each color of the spectrum has its own energetic vibration that stimulates certain responses and healing. Different colors mirror your current physical, emotional, and spiritual state. Your soul uses this mirror to communicate your need to heal or to embrace balance. Get to know what colors you are attracted to and the ones that repel you. You are love and you are loved, no matter how colorful your life, no matter how colorful your or another's life is. And they're saying the soul mastery class is color healing. So, yeah, it could be, you know, like going into chakra work. Maybe listening to some meditations. I am definitely feeling third eye and throat chakra. Like, I feel like I'm even feeling like, you know, you cry to the point of like you're just spent, exhausted. It feels like that. So, and either this is happening like early on the week before, but yeah, it feels like it's a slow moving energy carrying over almost into this next week. So color. So I always see this one as well as looking through a different lens. So it shifts, you know, like a kaleidoscope, almost shifting. Okay, so deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yes, some of you are knowing this, that the need for that deep healing right now. So for your love this week, you've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So remember the card here, bring love into the situation. Yeah. So if you're single, if you're looking for your soulmate, maybe this week you get an inkling of what that might look like. If you're dating someone, it's like, oh, is this person my soulmate? Definitely could be. Yes, this could be your soulmate for sure. So if your intuition was telling you, yes, yes, spirit is saying yes. Or it could be that bring love into the situation, where maybe you've been going through heartbreak and they're saying like it's time for some forgiveness, maybe. Soulmate, I don't know, I almost got a stalemate when I flipped the card over. I almost got stalemate. So maybe some of you are at a stalemate with your soulmate. There definitely is there is a need to pull back a little bit and just take a pause for my group one. So, okay, let's see what our other love card is. It's such a beautiful image. And again, that blue, the blues. I mean, I don't know, it's just very aesthetically pleasing. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I just got chills. Yeah, so that's like healing through love. Bring love into the situation. If you are not with a partner right now, or it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be, your soulmate doesn't, your soul group, your soul tribe doesn't have to be love, right? It can be romantic love. It can be, with your children, with a pet, with an animal, like something that brings you joy. Surround yourself with things that help you enter into the flow. I feel like why did I pick up the tarot deck? Okay, I'm going with it. Here we go, enter the flow. I don't know why, but let's go for it. Because the void card just keeps really popping out, and bring love into the situation. So, all right, I picked it up, Spirit. What's going on? What do we need? What do we need to know? What's the message? That's so weird. Like, okay, I'm just going with it. Okay. God, source. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, we have 4 here. 7 of Pentacles, the Magician, reversed, Judgment. Oh, okay. So feeling that there's some validation here. Okay, so there's definitely some imbalance going on. What I'm feeling is they're suggesting that, okay, I'm getting the energy that your power's been taken away from you. Like because they're saying like, it's in there. It's never gone away. It's in there. Don't let it defeat you. Don't let it bring you down. Whatever is going on. And oddly, like, it feels like legal. There could be a legal thing going on with this. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. 7 of Pentacles. She's got pentacles around her. She's content. It's going to be okay. There's a Temperance in reverse, so there's definitely an imbalance, feeling imbalance, and it feels emotional. But I definitely am feeling like they're saying like, hey, call in the people that love you for this challenge that you're going through, because they're going to be there. They're going to help you do some deep cellular healing and processing, but you have to trust, and you have to be vulnerable about it, and not get stuck in your hermit energy, because the more you start to do, it feels like it's gonna become too out of balance if you do that. But there also could be some kind of also getting like, for some reason, again, this can be different, but the Magician and Judgment are definitely playing into this energy. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So it's gonna be okay. It really is. It does not feel like it right now. You've got to shift that energy. Choose to shift the energy and maneuver through it and get some. I'm really feeling like get some help so we can empower you so you can feel empowered again. So, all right, group 1. This is your final card. There's also another card. Oh, actually, no, I'm just kidding. This is not your final card. Huh. I knew. I was like, no, I was going to pull something else. Then I got sidetracked. Like, I seriously did not mean to pick up that deck again, and I did for a reason. So there's just more clarity. So this is what you need to surrender to this week. What does group 1 need to surrender to? Group 1, surrender. Advice to surrender. Okay, this one is calling. Surrender to trust. Oh, I love this image on this card. Trust yourself and your decisions. We're going back to that 7 of Cup energy again. And that enter the flow energy. There are a myriad of options available to you. Like, I feel like you are on a one-track doom and gloom right now. And that's not, I'm not saying you should not feel that way or you're not valid in your feeling that way. But it's really going to be okay. The other thing that's sticking out here, even with this in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles is not falling. Like, you haven't lost all your pentacles. I kind of think that's really cool. Like, so, don't feel like all is lost. There is something good that is going to come out of it. And I know that's hard. It's like, well, what is it? Like, how could this possibly be good? But trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So again, you know, it's stepping into that 6 of Wands and that world energy. I do not want to set my decks on fire. Yeah, it's surrender. Surrendering and accepting that this happened. And yeah, it was not, it does feel unjust. And I think that's also coming through in the Temperance and the Judgment card. It was not fair. It was not a fair judgment call that was made for you, or that was made against you by this person, or I don't know. It could be different situations. So I'm just like kind of picking up key energies here, but you have the World. So that's pretty incredible that you have the World. So don't beat yourself up for what got you here, because I'm feeling like it's not your fault. It's not your fault. So this is your crystal and angel for the week. Let's see what messages they have and what crystal, what stone would be healing for you. Okay. What would be healing for group 1 this week? Messages, please. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite crystals that I always forget about. So we have peacock copper. Are you in touch with your magnificence? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. Yeah. Archangel Sandalphon. I always say that wrong. My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor. I'm authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors. I love it. Show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life-enhancing joy and goodness. So, it's speaking to that. We know that this is show your true colors, right? Your true colors shining through. That's great, the peacock energy. So, and I mean, I love how colors just play off of each other. So yeah, it's not the emotion itself to be afraid of or to ignore. It is like allowing it. It's like that enter the flow. Allow it. Don't resist, and don't try and paddle upstream against it and try and get rid of it. There's a saying that in order to get over something, in order to you have to move through it. You have to move through it. So it feels like it's gonna, the more you try and run from it or run from the emotions of it, it's okay to go within to do some of that work, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Again, I'm feeling that very strongly, and that's coming back with the deep cellular healing here. There's a lot of healing that is going to be happening, but had you not experienced whatever just happened or whatever is happening right now with you, it definitely feels like something with very tangible, very earthly, very financial, I would say. So it's been flipped upside down slightly, like that unexpected. So, but you've got the world. You really do have the world. Focus on what you do have in your life that is positive, what is colorful, what's going to bring you joy. And, get back into, really focus on that cellular healing. This is like a deep level healing that you're going to go through this week. And be strict in your boundaries. Be very clear in your boundaries with the people that you even love, and say, this is what I need from you, or this is what I would really like from you right now. Because if you allow someone to show up for you, that can be healing in itself. It's the giving and receiving. Okay, so group 1, that is what I have for you for this week. I hope that brought you some clarity and some peace of mind, some peace of heart, some peace of joy. Maybe some answers to something you were struggling with. I would really appreciate if you would like, subscribe, and share. And I'm just sending you abundance and blessings for the week. And I hope it all unfolds and you're able to feel the energy shift that's coming in for you, because it's coming in. So that despair and that rest will do you some good. And that is all I have for you. And remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it and to shift it. All right, take care, everyone. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading for September 6th. And if you picked the strawberry quartz, look how that shimmers. This is your reading. So first of all, we're going to pull some tarot really fast here and see what's going on there. And then I'm going to be pulling from the Surrender deck and from the crystal crystal, gemstones, guardians card, oracle cards. So we'll see like what crystal and angel message you have going on. So let's see. We have, justice. I'm getting chills. Okay. Wow. So legal stuff possibly is going on. Let me get almost lost my senses there. That was very powerful. Okay, group 2. What do we have? What do we have going on? Can you please clarify what's going on with group 2 and the Justice card? What other messages do you have? I see one card is sticking upright. I'm very curious as to what that is. Oh, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. I think there was another one too. Okay. Group 2. Okay, that was a stack right there. I'm feeling some quick moving energy with this. Okay. We have 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, contentment. But then there's like feeling like you have to work harder for something. Oh, we have 10 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Okay. So, you know, I'm going to start with the 7 of Swords here. And do you notice how he is picking up that sword with his bare hand? Like, it's almost like you might want to be careful picking up that other sword this week. Like retaliation, be careful in your reactiveness, because, I mean, he's already got this sword. I don't know. There's something about being careful, like that double-edged sword thing. Just be careful, and it almost feels like a biting your tongue. Like, just be careful of maybe who you tell things to. I don't know what this is. Just the imagery is really pulling out here. 7 of Swords. To me, always feels very like you're getting ready to battle, or you're cautious, you're getting ready. But that's the first thing that I noticed was I know this card, but I just, in this context and the feeling I'm getting, it feels like just be careful, because you cannot take back certain things and undo certain things that are said. And it feels like a throat chakra block as well with this. So it's about moving that energy too. Now, he could be putting the sword down. That is always, different cards, like this deck always resonates with me. And it's like either you're putting them down, the swords down, or you're picking them up. So, but moving into this pentacle energy, this is justice. This feels like you're not going to have to work so hard to balance this justice card. Like, you're going to be fine. If you're worried about finances or something that's come about with finances, there is balance. The Justice card, she is coming in to say, like, don't worry, the scales are going to balance. The scales are going to be tipped and balanced. 10 of Cups in reverse. Well, 10 of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. And it feels almost as if your emotional fulfillment this week could be kind of flipped upside down. Like, there's a draining of the cups right now. And it feels somewhat disempowering. But that's not to despair. I'm gonna pull a couple more just to clarify, because it feels like this is something that happened in the past, or like, well, in the current past, if that makes any sense. Like like a week or so ago, or something that was in the process of unfolding and the answers came about. So, but yeah, the Seven of Swords energy, feels very, there's like deception, and you're having to get ready to deal with it. So it's being cautious of that, being careful. And in a lot of the decks, it's them taking the swords and running away. It's almost like, oh boy, I'm gonna forget which card it is. There is a wands. I think it's Nine of Wands. I believe it's the Nine of Wands, where it's depicted where they're running away with the wands, and it looks so awkward, like they're tripping over everything. It also can be self-deception as well, like thinking that you're going to be able to thinking that you're going to be able to solve something on your own, and you're going to need the help. You're going to need help with this right over here, that Ten of Cups energy. And I don't mean to make it sound like your week is doom and gloom. It's just that there are some interesting, I want to say, the emotions run very deep this month. It feels like there is a shifting, and I'm not sure what's, okay, we got Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh, see, like, look, I'm taking it upright. So we have Queen of Wands, whereas you have Nine of Wands here, where she's like ready to alchemize, ready to make everything happen, action oriented, where you feel so emotionally unfulfilled and discontented right now that you're like, bleh. But they're saying, don't worry, like it's gonna shift. It's gonna shift. And the Ten of Cups has to do with family, and I laid it next to the Justice card, which, I mean, justice could be legal stuff, or decisions being made about legal stuff of what to do. I just want one more. Thank you. Two of Swords. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Decisions being made. There was a decision that was made very blindly. It feels like, look, blind. Balance. Emotions are not balanced right now as you're hearing this. And possibly, like, for the week, it's going to feel like an emotional roller coaster, or like emotional just drainage. So emotional draining. So it's going to feel like it's going to take you more work probably than normal to kind of maintain. And that's okay. Again, not doom and gloom, but just being aware and choosing to shift into that Queen of Wands energy. Like, I've got my lion, my lioness, and I've got my scepter, and I'm ready. I've got this. So, okay, let's get into Oracle. So this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I've been wanting to get this deck for a really long time, and I ordered it. And what do we have? Attraction. Oh, you got the super moon, and you've got you got master number there, 44. 44, and it's so weird because my minute was just at 44. That was weird. It was like literally right under each other on my minutes there. So, okay, here we go. So we got attraction. So literally, okay, I'm going to read that one because this is important for you to know. And I'm getting to know this deck. I looked through it. We've got the supermoon. Okay, supermoon, supermoon, where are you? Oh, it's the last card. Okay. Okay. This is very educational as well. So you can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance. Okay, yeah, got it. In your body or your mind, think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the earth in its revolutions. It is also referred to as a perigee moon. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to the earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, which to me ties into the Ten of Cups being upside down. So it's like overwhelm of emotion, where you're discontented because it does not feel stable. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them and the energy of supermoons, that is most important. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into a supernova. If we are growing, we all want to attract experiences into our lives. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on. Equally, we also can perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences that we don't want. It's important then to not just know what we want, but be able to recognize what we don't want. What we don't. What do we want? What do we want? Don't want. What do we want? What do we do want? And knowing the contrast. And that's what our experiences teach us. So whatever this tough experience you're going through, it is, it's shifting. This is shifting your perspective. Okay, so carry on. Keep following the course you've set for yourself. And if the divine wants to change your route, you will, of course, be given notice just when you need it, never in advance. Make a plan, take a breath, and remind yourself, isn't it wonderful? Everything is out of my control. There is more happening here than what I can see. A cosmic plan is playing out right before my mind's eye. Listen as the exquisite beloved whispers, your efforts will be duly rewarded. Carry on pouring love into your innovations. Yeah. And the efforts will be duly rewarded. That to me, that is like that super attractor moon, super attraction, and the justice, the Queen of Wands. So you're carrying on, you're ready, you're carrying on, you're in that Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so what is our moonology? Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So this is very fixed energy with the cardinal moon. So if there's something that you're needing to take care of, it might require that you make the first move. It could be, I'm kind of picking up on relationships there a little bit, but let's keep pulling. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Yeah. So there is a need, maybe that's the like putting down the swords energy. But definitely like be gentle with yourself this week. Any resting or just simply just being will be helpful to you. Alignment. Oh, that is, to me, that is the Queen of Swords energy. Alignment. And you got Queen of Wands too with that. We are going to move the Nine of Wands because we're wanting to flip these energies this week. So yeah, alignment. So they're saying, what I'm getting from this is they're saying that it may not feel like you're in alignment right now, and that's okay. But if you just allow yourself to to remember the contrast of what this feels like versus whether you are in the positive or the negative of it, the light and the dark of it, whichever side you're on, remember the contrast. That's about alignment, and it's about finding the silver lining. I know that's so cliche, but you can choose. You can choose to go here. Even if it's hard for you to go here, you can choose that. You have the Queen of Wands energy to alchemize and to shift. So let's see what we have. The 7 Star Sisters. Birthing Creations. I always love this card. Birthing Creations, tapestry of life and expression. So I'm with this card. They're saying like you need to ask for help from your star family, your star sisters, your star brothers. You're gonna need a team to help you through some of the stuff that's coming in that week. So they're just preparing you that, again, it really feels, what is like, there is the Justice card, and this, like this right here, there's that. So that's an energy that's happening right now. So let me try and see what I'm picking up with why those 3 cards are connected. And some of you might know this already by tuning in. You're probably highly intuitive yourself, and you just will know. But, to me, it feels like this Justice card, you're going to get divine help, support through whatever is going on here. And it's all going to come into alignment. Like, yeah, it's just feeling very, not even hopeful. It's feeling like it's clarity, mental clarity. And you see the big picture, you see it all clearly now. And you're like, I have the answer. I know what I need to do. Okay. So moving on to any love buggy stuff here. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah. Yes. So, well, and here in the States where I live, we are doing Labor Day on the 7th. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's just like doing nothing, sleeping in with some, maybe snuggling up with someone you love, and just taking time to be with them. Yes, and my computer over there dinged, so that is confirmation. Like, give yourself a break on Monday or any day of the week, wherever you are. You're going to need to give yourself like a holiday, even if it's a quick one. Okay, beautiful energy here. What do we have? Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. Maybe you're supposed to wait watching the clouds, but I'm curious. What is group 2 waiting for? So this could be a relationship. This could be, oops. Well, there's your 10 of Swords right there for you. So, I don't think that pertains to my question, but I am feeling in every group that there's been this energy, again, the 10 of Swords energy. So that just stuck out while I was shuffling, and I thought I would mention. So moving on. Oh my. Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's a lot of, okay. Yeah, so don't rush in. The Knight of Swords, whatever it is with like love situation, don't, yeah, just let it all unfold. Just let it all unfold. It's like the slowing down of it. Knights, can do the rescue, or, well, Knights can come in and rush, but the Knight of Swords is, the Pentacles is usually the slowest one, but the Knight of Swords, I feel like it's giving you, Spirit is giving you insight here, like a gift of clarity. And there's that Swords energy there. A lot of this is mental. So, okay, that'll make sense to some of you. And if it doesn't, just, you know, leave it, set it to the side. Okay, what do we have for, this is what you need to surrender to, group 2. Maybe you don't need to surrender to anything. We're stuck here. I'm taking this one. Oh, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. To me, this ties very much into, I feel like you've had a hard week. And they're saying, rest, watch the clouds, lay back, rest, relax, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Just enjoy your time doing nothing, whatever that nothing may look like to you. All right, so this is our Gemstone Guardians card. So there's an angel message here for you and a crystal that will help with your healing. So let's see. What do we have for group 2 for the week? Oh, okay. We have malachite, and actually, look at this. I've got my malachite right here. So it's just in a different form. Because this is a raw, that's a tumbled. But heart chakra. What pattern in your life do you keep repeating? Walk the inner labyrinth and find the higher spiritual purpose for your challenges and lessons. Discover and release the patterns that no longer serve you. Look for the emerging patterns of joy, harmony, and inner peace. Move forward in your evolutionary spiral upward. And Archangel Raphael, healing. I find balance within. I feel my feelings and embrace my emotions. Love swirls into my life. I recognize repetitive patterns. I choose patterns of love, compassion, and kindness. I focus on my heart center. Yep, very heart with the green heart chakra. I treasure the lessons I learned through being in relationships with others. Okay, so again, it's going back into that honeymoon vibe I'm getting. Like, let your person or your family or whoever you feel safe with love you and help you through whatever is coming out, whatever is happening this week that's going to be challenging, because there seems to be a challenge coming in with that Seven of Swords. So, and you're like having to work a little harder, it feels like, but you got that attraction card. And see, yeah. So we're not going to redo that energy though. We're going to step into contentment, abundance, keep doing what you're doing, keep working. You know, it's planting the seeds for what's to come. So malachite, that's what malachite looks like in raw form. And so maybe there needs to be some heart healing too. So again, it's about you know, the balance. So we're needing to balance something this week. And I'm going to go back to I feel like these are your tasks. The complete healing, watching the clouds, and honeymoon. So do rest this week if you can, and do as much of anything that's just going to be happy and fun. You know, shift yourself out of the really dense energies. so you can get into that alignment energy. Okay, group 2, that is all I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If you could please like, subscribe, and share, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I truly, truly wish you a wonderful week and many, many blessings and much abundance to you all, moving forward into our September and for the week of September 6th. So that is all I have for you. Remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Empower yourself and do your creating. Make it happen. All right, everyone, take care. I wish you a great week. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked that really cool amethyst that does the kind of glowy thing from within, you know, like how you can see the light shine through. Yeah, this is your reading. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to start off with tarot and get right to it. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, what else do we have? What's going on with group 3? So 2 of Pentacles is that energy of, well, there's balancing. There's a balancing act. Maybe with finances, maybe with making decisions. But there's balancing that is taking place, that you're doing some balancing here. It could be with jobs. Maybe you have 2 different jobs that you are trying to maintain, or 2 decisions, 2 choices that you're needing to make with regarding jobs. Okay, what else do we have? Thank you. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, in upright. Woohoo! We have Strength in reverse. Okay. We have 10 of Swords. Oh, holy moly. Why everyone keeps pulling the 10 of Swords and the Hermit? Okay. So, financial decisions needing to be made, but there's a new beginning with finances in a good way. Like, there is something coming in with abundance that's unexpected, though. And I feel like I want to pull one more card. I feel like with that 10 of Swords there with defeat, it's the I'm sorry card. Whatever you went through, I'm really sorry. Seriously, like, seems like very heavy. And yeah, it's just like a defeat, to where you're wanting to go within. You're wanting to just take the time and go within, but you've got your light. You've got your light there, and you know that you just need to retreat so you can gather your strength back up, because we've got the Strength card in reverse. So you're not feeling very strong right now. Do we have anything else for group 3? There's a new beginning with there's something career-wise. Whatever decision that you make, whatever this is right now that you're having to juggle or balance, it could be that you're feeling that this is causing you to feel like defeated. Like, I kind of like getting the sense of like, I just can't keep thinking this way or feeling this way. So you have the 8 of Cups in reverse. And to me, that is that moving on energy. Like, you're feeling contemplation. Like, you're feeling like you need, like, again, you need to go inward into that hermit mode. But you're also feeling, I don't want to say stuck. Stuck is not the word. It's like, it's almost like mental. Like, you're having to go back and forth between a decision, and it could be a decision to walk away from something, or maybe walk away from a job. But either way, it feels like that eight of cups is tied into the pentacles here too. So let's see what other, okay, Five of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there's the upright energy of like moving on, walking away. But in reverse, it's like you feel like you have to stay for something. So maybe it's a decision here, or they're asking you to pause and wait and to not rush into moving away from it. But Five of Swords, energy in reverse. Betrayal. So you could have been dealing with betrayal. You could be dealing with that Five of Swords energy. Again, there's the walking away. So you've got walking away energy there too. But there's also that stabbing in the back. Like what happened? You know, either way, that Ace of Pentacles there, it's going to bring you into a new way. It's a new. And maybe it's more of like, I'm going to start going within myself and trusting myself more. Or like when you make a decision and you're like, when you make that decision and then you regret the decision you make because you can see in hindsight, you know, the whole hindsight is 2020. So that this energy could be that it's like, I should have looked back, or I should have just, because he is looking back. He's looking back. It's like he stabbed her in the back and then he's walking away, but he's looking back to see like what she's gonna do. There's something there with that. It feels like unnecessary drama almost, like that you did not want any part of. You were just trying to do your thing and trying to live your life and be a good person. So it also could be stabbing yourself in the back, but it's selfishness. It's deception, bullying, like you could have been bullied into to make a decision regarding your career. So that is what I'm getting with your tarot. Let's see what else we have. Protection. Ooh, this deck. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And I am just totally in love with it. It is waning crescent protection. Messages are going to be coming in. You've got bird energy here. I just love this deck. Oh, look, we got more moon energy. We got full moon energy here. Sweet dreams. Cozy up to the moment and snuggle into it. Set down whatever needs setting down and enter a state of release through a snooze. You may have been struggling to keep up with all that you've been given yourself to do, and nothing more can be done right now. Hand over the divine everything you've been mulling over. In a state of deep rest, you may receive symbols from your soul that offer solutions to your quandaries. At the very least, you may find that your mind is clearer and your emotions calmer upon waking. Hence, you may see that problems are sometimes best approached by leaving them all alone together. Give yourself permission to enter into the pleasantness of nap time and lovely dreams. Okay, so cozy up into the moment and snuggle into it. And look how she's snuggling into her nest. And we've got this hermit energy too. So to me, that says like, go within, sleep, rest as much as you can, cocoon yourself, bubble yourself. You know, it's time just to be and to rest and relax. And that's been a theme for everybody that I pulled too. Okay, we've got Moonology. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. Woohoo. So let's see. Actually, we'll just go into your love cards then and see. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so you might be calling in your soulmate. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So, yeah, that feels very, like, remember, life is short and you only have so much time in this body, in this lifetime. And I'm really feeling like if you have a partner, you need to let them in to your nest. Let them just cocoon with you. So we have, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, let's see what else we have, because Libra is about balancing, by the way. So again, new moon in Libra. Oh, see, connections. This is why sometimes I have to breathe and just look. Yeah, we've got scales and balance. This came up in the other piles too. So, yeah, you need protection from you need to hermit, and you need just to protect yourself energetically, I think, from something too. Not like anything spooky or spooky or boo. But this is like maybe a time to get ready even for our hibernation, for our winter. But there's a new, maybe you got back together with somebody, or maybe you're thinking about it, or maybe you are wanting to call in your soulmate, and your romance is going to start to blossom and begin. So this is our Sacred Travel Oracle card. Oh, solitude. Look at that. In silence, peace prevails. Yep. Look at that. Wow. You've got more bird energy here. Make sure even in solitude and like hermit mode that, yeah, there's just a lot of rest and cocooning. Again, if you were partnered with someone, I'm feeling very strongly, do not push them away. That you need to include them in what's going on. Like, for whatever reason, whatever backstabbing happened, or whatever you're juggling, like it feels like you're going to be juggling something and it's going to cause some stress. So, or you can allow it to cause stress, but maybe your person actually is going to help bring you back into some emotional balance. If they're a safe person, hopefully, you're in a safe situation. Soul song. Okay, I'm getting music, singing. Your soul song is your soul is saying you cannot keep doing things the way you've been doing. That you need to listen to your soul, listen to your heart. Listen and pay attention to how you are really feeling, and question, like, why am I feeling this way? What is going on? It's that balancing the reactiveness with, responding. You want to respond versus react. Because response takes time. It takes like that energy of, going within and knowing, like, let's not snap at the other person, or let's not beat ourselves up. Let's just let it unfold and trust in the process of this journey of what's going on. We have the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, I'm getting chills. Yep, and there's your portal. So you've got this team, these ancestors, that it's that deep love, that protection, that mother love, like nature and nurture. Like you are being protected, you are being guided. Allow the people and the persons that love you to nurture you. And you're being rebirthed too. Birth is a portal. That's like magic right there. So, wow. That feels very alchemy. Like, it feels very wands energy too. Just with the pillars there. And it also is reminding me of like 11:11. And like, so if you are seeing that, like, that's that energy of, yeah, you're walking into a portal. So, okay. What is your surrender? What do we need to surrender to? Oh, okay. Okay, surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay. Yeah. So they're asking you to surrender to results. So don't be so goal driven in what's happening around you. And, there's kind of that 8 of Cups energy too, where, walking towards something that's going, always walk towards what helps you grow and what makes you feel good. If you can. Oh. Okay, we have Archangel Jophiel. I am a shining star. I focus on all my good attributes and amplify them. I see my path shining brightly before me. I have the courage to step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I help others as I radiate my magnificence. And we have, Golden Topaz. Do you need to recapture your personal power? That's why I feel like you're going within. Like, there's been some defeat with the Ten of Swords and having to do this balancing act right now. Surround yourself with people who recognize your talents, intelligence, creativity, kindness, and thoughtfulness. Their appreciation will amplify your goodness. Share your inner wisdom and beauty. It's time to reclaim and amplify your personal power. So yes, again, it's that the new romantic cycle begins. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. They're wanting you to share with those you love, and be careful that you don't get too much into this energy. You need it, but just be careful you're not doing too much of that, right? And stay optimistic. Cocoon yourself. It's you know what? It's probably the balancing of those two as well, where you're having, balancing your alone time. Like you want to be balanced with this. You don't want to oversleep. You don't want to get too little sleep. So, pay attention to your dreams. And if you're not dreaming, if you're not dreaming, your sleep might be way out of whack, and you're trying to balance that too. But I love the cozy up to the moment and snuggle in. Yeah, so that's what she's doing there. Be the little baby in the womb. Listen to your soul. Listen to your soul song. Listen to it sing. Surrender your attachment to the results and the outcome. There will be balance coming in. You're going to balance all this. It's a lot to balance, but you've got to trust the people that love you and be around them because they make you feel good. So we're gonna switch this energy around, right? We're gonna come into some rest and solitude in balance, and get into a balanced state. And once you do that and relax and get some sleep and recharge, then you'll be ready for the rest of the month. It feels like that energy. You've done all the defeat, and you got your answer, This is the end of that cycle. So you're there, you're at the end of that cycle, that hard cycle. And you have good stuff coming in. So yeah, I'm really into this energy here for you. Like that soul song. And making sure that you protect yourself. So okay, group 3, that is what well, my son's time limit on his phone cut out, and I was using his phone. And I was almost done. So, okay, so I'm back. I think when I edit it, it'll blend in just fine, but I was cut off. So hopefully it's not so noticeable, but if it is, that's what happened. So I was just saying, group 3, I thank you for being here with me and tuning into my channel. If you would please like, subscribe, and share, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I am sending you a plethora amount of abundance and blessings this week. We all need it. I know a lot of kids have gone back to school and people are going back to school. There's just a lot of shifting. And again, it's like the juggling and making sure you're in balance. So, this right here feels like there's a big energy shift, and it's all going to be okay. So, okay, that is really all I have for you for now. And I hope I see you in future readings. Many, many blessings this week to you all. And remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Take care, everyone.